Hey, Kingdom Scribes, welcome to another episode of the Author's Corner podcast with me, your writing coach and book publishing coach, Tiffany Dillard. Today, we're going to get into a topic about promoting and marketing, which is very important when it comes to your book. So go ahead and get your favorite drink, snack, your favorite notebook or journal, and come back and join me for an amazing conversation. Hey, Kingdom Scribes, welcome back. So, today we're going to get into the topic talking about promoting to win. And you may say, well, Tiffany, what is that? That we're going to talk about promoting your book and marketing your book to reach your audience so that the people that want your book can know that your book is out there to buy it. So, let's get into it. We're going to have a discussion about ways that you can, promote your book again, market your book, and so that it can be effective. One thing is it's one thing to, write the book. It's one thing to get it published. And yeah, when you do get it published, your friends and family are going to be the ones that say, I'm going to buy your book. I'm going to buy your book. I'm going to buy your book. And that's great. That's great. You want them to support you. You want them to buy your book. But the book is not just for them. And not everybody is going to buy your book. When that's your friends and family. Ask me how I know. Like when I put my book out, The Reflection of Me, I probably had over 200 to 300 people saying they was going to buy my book. When I released it and I put out that I was doing pre-orders, everybody's like, I'm going to buy it, I'm going to buy it, I'm going to buy it, I'm going to buy it. And there were some that stayed true to their word. There were some that did go and, buy my book. But then there were others that didn't. There were some that was asking for a copy for free. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you heard that right. It was some of them that were asking for a free copy of my book because they was like, we cousins and we this and we that. And I'm like, what they got to do with me? 345 links. Ain't got nothing to do with me. So promoting to win is to reach your target audience. And we've talked about your target audience. Those are the people that you wrote to. Those were the people that are part of your why when it comes to your book. And so that's who we're going to be reaching today. That's who we're going to be talking about, promoting to today. That is who I'm going to give you tips on how to reach those people, because those are the people that are going to really buy your book. Those are the people that are really going to spread the word about your book. They're going to share with other people about your book. Not saying that your family and friends won't, but your target audience is who you really want to be focused on. And so let's just think about what promoting to win is. Like when I say promoting to win, what do you think about? And I want you to write that down too. What do you think about when I say promoting to win? What does that look like for you? What does promoting to win looks like? Well, I'm going to tell you what it looks like for me. Promoting to win is a mindset and a strategy that focuses on intentional, effective promotion aimed at achieving specific goals rather than just general visibility. So promoting to win is it's taking us beyond um just being out there promoting, just posting every now and then, letting people know that you have a book out. Promoting to win is going above and beyond. Promoting to win is doing reels, doing a live Q&A on chapter 1 or 2 or 3, being out there, accepting invitations for interviews so that way you're able to talk more about your book, putting out the pre-order promo and consistently promoting your book, not just putting out the pre-order promo. Once that's over, then you're done. So you are constantly and consistently promoting your book on a daily basis. You are running an ad, and you are, if you can, if you can afford to run an ad. Kind of side note, I used to run an ad. I used to do it for like $5. Back, I don't know if Facebook may have put a limit on it, but I know at one point in time the lowest you could do is probably like $5. So it'd be like $1 a day. So I would run an ad for $5, so that way it's reaching, and it'll tell you how many people you will reach, but it will reach a little bit further than my main audience. And so that helps, because people will respond, people will react, and then that will bring more people to start to follow you. Now, I'm not going to say that they just jump on the bandwagon and just say, I want to buy all the things that you're providing, and I want to buy every copy of your book, but it does help other people outside of your sphere of influence to know who you are, so they can come in to your sphere of influence to get to know you more as an author, as a business owner, like whatever the topic of your book is, they're coming to know you as a subject matter expert. So promoting to win is more than just general visibility. We got to do it a little bit. We got to kind of put a little on it. We got to do a little bit more than what we normally would do when it comes just to promoting something. You want to push it to people to like and share it. You want to maybe, put it on all the platforms that you're connected to. You're not just maybe going to just put it on Facebook, and you may get a little jazzy, and you may, like put something on Facebook a certain way and then switch it up on Instagram, because you have gotten to the place where you understand your audience on those platforms. And then promoting to win for Christian authors, it means sharing your work in a way that not only reaches an audience, but also resonates deeply with the people who need your message most. Those are the people that are your target audience. Those are your people. Those are your community. Those are the people that God has assigned to you. So look at your book as a ministry, and your promotion is spreading the word. Is spreading the word about a man that helped deliver you. Spreading the word about a man that helped heal you. Spreading the word about a man that gave you a strategy for a business and you are thriving in it. Gave you an idea and for a product, and you created that product and it is taking off. Like, you are spreading the word, and you are letting people know that my story is your story. It may have came in a different time, it may have different people included in it, but my story is your story, and you want it to resonate with them. So that means that your promotion message is also going to have to resonate with them. Your promotion message is going to also have to help them to understand that you are the person who has the information that they need, and that your book is that guide to doing so. Your book is the book that they need to read it. Right now, I'm reading I'm listening to an Audible on Nona Jones, The Gift of Rejection. And even though God has healed me in areas of rejection that I have experienced in my life, reading her book resonated with me, because I wasn't seeing it as a gift. I wasn't seeing the rejection as a gift. I wasn't seeing it as, a helpful tool. I was seeing things that I may need to do better, but I wasn't seeing seeing those rejections as how they were already making me better. I've experienced some rejections in business, in every area of my life. And it was always like, when I looked in the mirror, the mirror that was up in front of me, it was always, Tiffany, you need to be better. Tiffany, you need to do better. This happened because you need to do better. But the way that her book breaks it down pertaining to the gift of rejection, and go get the book, by the way. It is a good book. And I'm not one to sit here and say, oh, no, no, you just, deal with only New Voice. No, she's a Kingdom scribe. So go get her book, however you can get it. I'm assuming it should be on ebook. I know it's on paperback, but it is on Audible. I am listening to it on Audible. But her book related to me. Her book resonated with me because she's helping me to understand the power in rejection, and that it is part of the plan for my life. Jesus was rejected, but it did not stop him from fulfilling his purpose. And he was rejected by some people that were really close to him. He was rejected by some people that should have known who he is. And he was rejected by some people that didn't understand because he didn't sound like, look like him, them, or he didn't come from where he didn't come from a place where known people should be coming from, because he came from Nazareth. So where he was from was like, what good can come out of Nazareth? Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way he's the Messiah. Ain't no way. And yes, I did say ain't no way. But he still did what he needed to do. And so as I'm listening to her book, I am seeing rejection in a new way. That rejection is not sitting there yelling at me to say, Tiffany, you need to be better. You need to get it together. But it is really helping me to say, hey, this happened, but this is what's going to help you. This situation is going to help you. This situation is going to make you better. So her message resonated with me. And even her, her book cover, everything drew me. And then as she, before, as her book came out, she did different podcasts, and she gave us a snippet of her message, a part of her book, and that drew me as well. So I was ready to kind of dive in and go deeper into her book to learn more about her story and to learn more about what she has to say. Because as she was promoting her book, she made her message clear. She made her message clear. She helped us to understand what the book was about. She wasn't all over the place. She spoke from a healed place. So even though this may have been a book that, she talked about her story, and I could imagine God utilizing this book to kind of draw out some more things that that he wanted to heal her from and deliver her from and make her whole from and kind of increase her in wisdom and knowledge in as she wrote this book. So still allowing God to do the work helps her promote the book, helps her message to resonate with us, because she's letting us know, like, hey, like, I didn't understand why all this stuff was happening to me. I had so many questions. But as God started to show me, I wasn't walking down this journey holding in the hand with rejection. I let go of rejection because it happened. And I took the hand of my father so he could help me to process through everything. And it drew people in. It drew people in to invite her on podcasts. It drew people in to want to go purchase her book. I know somebody that's, reading their book in their book club, reading her book in their book club. And so, it resonated with everybody. And that's what promoting to win is. It is you resonating with your audience to help them to understand that your book is what they need. And then being clear on your message during promotion. Being clear on your message during promotion. So this leads me to the writing tip of the day. So when it comes to writing out promotional messages, it can be a lot. It really can be. It can be a lot. So utilize AI tools to help you with that. Now, I'm not telling you use an AI tool to write your whole book, because that ain't you writing. That's not writing. That's not writing. But you can utilize the AI tool like ChatGPT to help you with promotional messages, because you can tailor it down to the target audience that you want it to be for you, so that way it can sound and it can draw in, it can resonate with them, to let them know that, hey, come over here, I got something to talk to you about, I got something to share with you in my book, come over here, and let's talk about how I can help you with this, that, and the other, because I'm the subject matter expert and that's my favorite topic. That's why I wrote a book about it. So use the AI tools to help you tailor and kind of center your message to your target audience so that it resonates with them. It's not you out here cheating and being lazy. No, it's a tool. It's a tool that was created and that you can use to help you be better. And then it can cut down on your time. You're already writing a book. You've already written a book. And now you got to come up with all this promotional stuff to, to say while you're trying, to post all of the, all the things, all the messages with your graphics and all of that. You're going to need some help. So take the help. Hey, Kingdom Scribe. You in the back. Yeah. Tap them. Yeah, tap them back there. You, the one that doesn't want any help, you just like to struggle, do things on your own. Go to Chat GPT and let it help you. Use Chat GPT. It's amazing. I use it. I do. I really do. I use it. I use it for a lot of things to help me besides writing my book. Both books that's coming out. Well, the reflection of me is already out. That's me and God. And the marriage conversation with God, that's me and God also. Ain't no AI. Okay. So I had to tell y'all that from that person, that little hater over in the corner. I had to tell them. Yeah. But back to the topic at hand. Use Chat GPT to help you with your promotional messages so that it can resonate with your audience. You can tailor it down. You can be specific in what you want to say, how you want to say it, who you're talking to. So that way it can give you a very precise message to share with the world. So that way when they're scrolling and they see your graphic or they hear your voice and they're like, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's me. I need her book. I need his book. Yeah, I need to kind of get that together. So use Chat GPT as a tool to help you. And like I said, it will cut down on a lot of time. And you can copy and paste. And even if even if there's some wording that you want to change, you can still change it. You can still kind of, spruce it up to be what you wanted to say. So, but still use it as a template for you. Okay. So that is your writing tip for the day. Use Chat GPT. Now, let's get into more of promoting to win. So, promoting to win can also mean focusing on quality over quantity. Rather than trying to reach everyone, it involves identifying and understanding the ideal audience and crafting tailored messages that connect with their needs and interests. ChatGPT can help you with that. You don't want to just be out here just throwing something out, just putting out anything. And then it makes your audience so confused, like, okay, well, what is she talking about? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? They have no clue of what your book is about. Or they're trying to come up with a narrative of what it may be about, but they have no clue. So quality over quantity. And the quantity is, well, I need all these people to like my post. But the quality of the post is trash. It's trash. Your graphic is messed up. It's all over the place. It's not clear. Your wording and your text is just like, oh, buy my book. It's $19.99. Be blessed. Okay, well, what is the book about? I'm just seeing a book and I'm just seeing a buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me. That's not going to help me draw to you. That's not going to help me resonate to your message, because all I'm going to pick up is that, oh, she just wants some money. He just wants some money. So, no, I'll pass. I ain't got no money for that. But if you give me a message that helps me to identify with you and also helps me to understand you as an author, I'm going to support. And I'm not going to support because maybe I semi know you because I've been following you, or maybe I am a friend and family member or coworker or whatever. No, I'm buying your book because I didn't know Tiffany in this light. I didn't know that she went through this. I didn't know that she experienced this. I didn't know that she had this type of knowledge. And I've been looking for this type of knowledge. And so I need some help. And her book is going to help me. Her book is going to help me. So your message needs to be better quality. Don't worry about the quantity. Okay? We want to put out a quality. We want to worry about the quality, not the quantity. Okay? We want to have a message that's clear. We're not trying to focus on just getting the people. And you may say, well, Tiffany, what's the whole point of that then? That's the whole point of promotion, is to get the people. But you want to get the right people. What's the point of getting all the people and all the people come and like your post, but nobody purchases? Nobody reaches out to you and say, hey, can you do an interview? We want to do a Q&A with you. It has no purpose behind it. It's just a bunch of numbers. So your analytics shows, ooh, you had 1,000K like this post, but you ain't no notification went out saying that somebody purchased your book. Ain't no royalties coming in saying that somebody purchased your book. So what's the purpose? So we got to get back to the quality of the message. The message has to have quality in it. If you give a quality message, you're going to get the people. Okay? Next is using strategic tools. So this approach encourages you as an author to use social media, email, live events, partnerships thoughtfully, emphasizing platforms and strategies, that can maximize and impact your engagement. So you want to utilize social media, but it's good to understand your audience on each platform. You want to know who the people are on Facebook. Check out who the people are on Instagram. If you have TikTok, learn the people that are on these platforms that you have, so you can know how to speak to them, so you can know how to promote to them. Understand the platforms that you're using. Can you give, do you need to give a 60-second video over here? Do people over here, do they repost or they're more visual? Do you need to add music? You want to know your platforms and you want to know the people on your platforms. And you can test it out. You can test it out by doing a poll on one, putting a graphic up and doing, and wording on another, maybe do a voiceover on another. See how people respond to what you're posting. And don't just look for your family and friends. Look for people that you don't know. And you can even ask them, hey, give me some feedback. Why did this reel or this graphic or whatever, why did it catch your eye? You can do surveys, free surveys on your platforms to get to know and understand who your audience is on those platforms. Did I hear somebody say they needed a cute t-shirt to wear to their next event or maybe to give as a gift? Well, New Voice Books got you covered. You can go to our website, nvpublishingco.com, and you can get this shirt right here to proclaim to the world that I am a kingdom scribe. Yes, you are a kingdom scribe. Now go to our website. We have more t-shirts that are available. We have journals, we have books, we have all the things that you will want to get for yourself or for others in our online bookstore. Again, the website is nvpublishingco.com. And also, while you're there, check out our loyalty program that can help you earn points for future purchases or even to help you with book publishing services as well. So again, go to nvpublishingco.com and check out our online store. Learn more about the loyalty program today. And remember, in one episode, I talked about, creating your email list. You can do that by doing a Zoom. I gave this example, and I want to say it's episode 2. But you can do like a Zoom and say, hey, I'm doing a Zoom on one of the chapters in my books. I just want to, do a Zoom for a Q&A. Or I want to do like a little event saying meet the author. And you can ask me any questions pertaining to the book or just me personally or whatever. And then you can send and just basically get those emails. So you can set up a link and then have them to sign the form. And then that form turns around and sends them an email. You can use Google Forms, and then you can capture people's emails. So then now you are able to send them out marketing blasts, promotion blasts through the email. And you have an email list, and you can call them your VIP people. So you may do something different for the VIP people than you do for the people in the public. You may offer them, I remember one of my cousins, when I wrote my first book, he wanted me to sign his book in gold. Now everybody else, I was doing it in black, just black ink, but he wanted me to sign his book in gold. So I did it. I went and got me a little marker pen, and I signed his book in gold. But that could be something, you may can do for your VIP people. You may send them a little thank you gift or something, what I'm saying, with their book, a little pen or something that you may not do for the public audience. But because you have their email, you can specifically put that information out there to them to let them know you're special. Because you are part of my email community, you are special. And so for that, this is what I give. This is what I'm going to give you. This is what I'm going to do for you, And then if you're doing promotions on your book, you can do that. If you add something to your book, like a journal, and create a bundle, then they could be the first people to know about that before you release it to the public. You can always make them feel exclusive. Honey, people love to feel exclusive. You hear me? So, let people know that they're exclusive and do live events. That's the next one, doing a Zoom, going on, Facebook Live. If somebody invites you to do an interview, see if they can, you can share the link. So that way you're able to, if it's live recorded, see if, they have a link to where you can share to your audience. You can send that to your email community, and you can also share that with your public audience so that people can know that you're going to be talking about your book. And then if it's something they're just going to pre-record and then air later, then get all the information or whatever so that you can share that on your platform to be able to, so that your audience can join in with you and support you. And so, you want to, like I said, you have to know how to use the social media platform so that you can maximize the impact and engagement on these platforms. Because then you know how to talk to the Instagram people, and that may be different than how you talk to Facebook. That may be different than how you show up on TikTok. You may be a little bit jazzy, on TikTok than you may be on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, you may come very professional and business-like, um, So know your audience on these platforms so that your message can also resonate with them. I'm going to throw Chat GPT back in there again. So if you're using Chat GPT for your promotional message, you could do wording to promote my book on Instagram, and it will tailor it to that. Wording to promote my book on Facebook, and it will tailor your message to Facebook. So utilize all tools and resources, but do your due diligence to research and understand and learn your platforms. Okay. And then you want to create long-term relationships. So you don't want this to be like a one-time sale. You want to create relationships with your customers. So promoting to win isn't just about a one-time sale. It's about building lasting connections with readers who will become supporters, share your message, and engage with future projects. Because this is not the only book that you're going to write. So you want to make sure that you create those engagement, create those relationships with your audience. And that's where your email exclusive VIP community comes in at. And then you want to be able to engage with them on your platforms. So, like, I call you guys Kingdom Scribes because that's who God calls you, but we're all part of a kingdom community because we are Kingdom Scribes. We are the most important people in the world because we are the ones that God will speak through for us to write down so that way we can put out literature in the earth according to what God wants us to say so that he can reach his people. And so you want to, if you got a little name for your people, put it out there, you know, put it out there. Like I say, hey, Kingdom Scribe, you're going to always hear me call you a Kingdom Scribe because that's who you are. I want you to resonate with that. So when you hear somebody, when you hear, hey, Kingdom Scribe, and you will hear it across the room, you're like, oh, that's Tiffany. What's she saying? You will know that it's me because you are part of my community. So, you want to have those lasting, long lasting connections so that when you put out another book, they buy it. When you do a journal or something, they're buying it. And not saying just about the money, but they're supporting you because they know that you put out quality product. They know that the product that you put out is going to benefit them. It's going to help them. It's going to change them. It's going to shape them. It's going to lead and guide them. And then most of all, they're going to hear God in it. They're going to hear God in it most of all. Above anything, they're going to hear God in it. So, lastly, having a mindset of perseverance. Winning in promotion does not mean instant success. So it's not going to mean you put a post out today that you're going to have thousands of people that's going to like the book. Like like your book, like what you promote, your message, like your post, and then everybody's going to be in line, waiting for your book to be released. No, be real. Be real. And don't be hard on yourself. We're not perfectionists. We do things in excellence. We're not perfectionists. And we're going to walk this thing out with God because God knows who our people are. So don't get caught up in the numbers. Be obedient to the instructions that God gives you when it comes to promoting. And I'm always going to tell you, pray and ask God how you need to promote. Utilize ChatGPT to help you with your messages, but ask God, what am I saying? What do you want me to say in this post? What do you want me to say to the Instagram people? What do you want me to say to the Facebook people? And he will give you a message as well. So never do any of this without God. You hear me? Never do anything without God. Nothing. And I ain't even just talking about writing a book. Nothing. I mean nothing. Nothing in your life. Do not do it without God. And somebody may be asking, well, Tiffany, do you do everything with God? I do. I especially do now because I know life trying to do it on my own and only bringing God in on what I considered was the big things. And I failed in small things because I was trying to do it on my own, or the success was limited on the small thing because I was trying to do it on my own. But God is a sustainer. So therefore, if I do it with him, he will give me the whole plan to sustain me. Even if things change, even if I have to pivot, it's still going to be right on time, and it's still going to flow with everything. So winning in promotion does not mean instant success. It involves faith, persistence, and resilience. It's about believing in the message and continuing to promote even when progress seems slow, trusting that the right readers will find the book. So give yourself grace. If you may only have 2 or 3 people that like your post, give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Do not tear yourself down because you didn't get the number of likes that you expected you to get. Like, give yourself some grace. Don't beat yourself up. Again, we are not perfectionists, Kingdom Scribes. We do things in excellence. It's a difference. So allow your message to be your message. Do what you're supposed to do on making sure that you're putting out a quality message. And don't be so concerned about the quantity. Let God handle that. Because do you not, what I tell y'all, God is not going to bring you to a thing and not walk you through a thing. So he's going to help you with everything that you need. But you have to allow him to. You have to trust in him and to know that he started you on this journey. He's going to help you to complete it. There is nothing about God that's incomplete. He finishes everything that he said he's going to do. He got receipts. It's in your word. Check it out. He got receipts. It's in your life, and you can look in others' lives how he completed and did what he said he was going to do. So he's going to do that same thing for you when it comes to your book. He's going to help you to know who your audience is. He's going to help you generate and come up with a quality message. He's going to help you to be consistent and persistent and resilient when it comes to putting out your message and promoting and marketing your book. He's going to send you in rooms to talk to people that you have no idea why and how you got here. How did these people know my name? But they know your name, and they called you to come in and talk to them about your topic because you are the subject matter expert. And you're the one who they need to hear. Teach them about this, that, and the other. So we are promoting to win, Kingdom Scribes. We are promoting to win, Kingdom Scribes. And we're going to do just that. We are going to win. Okay? We're going to win. So in spite of it all, no matter what obstacles you have seemed to face, you are a kingdom scribe. You are God's kingdom scribe. And you will always win. You may have failed. You may have lost your step, probably been a little not focused, but God will bring you back to focus and help you produce a message that will promote your book that will be sold around the world. We are leaving literature of legacy in the earth. We are world changers with our words because our words are not just from us. Our words are from him. All right. So I love you guys. Use any tool and resource that God tells you to use it. For one, he's the number one source. So if he gives you a message, go with it. Ask him what the graphic looks like. Ask him how you're supposed to put it together. He will give you all of the details. He loves us like that. God is not a gatekeeper. He's a genius, and his children are geniuses as well. So he wants you to show up and show out as the son and daughter of God in this earth. conquering the marketing industry to the point to where marketing companies come to you and ask you, I seen your little post. And yeah, they may say little. And I said little. I ain't say little. Little. I seen your little post. Very intriguing. How did you do that? You know what you say? You want to talk to me? Let's go ahead and get some on the books and I'll break it down for you. That's how good we're going to be at promoting to win. That it's going to become a business. I ain't going to say a side business. We ain't doing side businesses. It's going to become another stream of income, another business, because you doing it, you're doing it, and you're doing it. Because we're doing promotion with God. So be blessed, be great, continue to write, do not give up. God is walking with you on this process. I am here to walk with you on this process. And we are going to change the world one book at a time.